is so wonderful to connect with you today. And as usual, we will start with some breathing and body movement to get you relaxed enough to create. And so let's start with one deep breath in. Hold it there. And exhale. And the next breath, I want you to imagine light, bright, fresh, amazing air flushing into your system. And hold it there to enjoy that fulfilling feeling in your lungs. And exhale out the heaviness of the air, of tensions in your body. Slightly enjoy that empty feeling before you take the next breath in. Hold and exhale. Just always imagine whenever you feel in your life the tension arises, that you have the option to breathe in the light, bright, feeling good air into you. We're so blessed to have clean air to breathe in every single day. Well, for the most of us. And exhale. Dark, cloudy, moody, heavy air. Not too long ago, there were a wildfire happening in Oregon where I live, and it was the first time I was ever so close to the wildfires, and it was quite frightening to see the air and the sky filled with orange, even red colors in some areas. And it's moments like that, when natural disasters happen, that really gave us a perspective of how fortunate we are to have the air quality that we get to live in. Even if your area, like certain places in the world like China or maybe industrial town, that the air quality isn't as fine and refreshing. If we remember the moment of being in the water, when we feel like we're out of breath or choking, any air, any oxygen that we get to breathe in is such a blessing, right? So let the deep, fresh air into your lungs. Celebrate that into your system, into your every cell. And exhale out all the things that you don't need in your life, in your body anymore. And now let's just move your body around a little bit, wiggle it out. It's the Sunday. Enjoy this last bit of freshness. Maybe shake your butt a little bit. Turn your neck and your wrists around. And let's get started. And today I want to talk a little bit about composition. So let's pretend like we're just as if we're taking a picture, and inside a picture there's usually something in the foreground, something in the middle, something further away. Like when you're driving, there is the view right in front of you, the lines, and then there's the middle area, like where the signs are, and then all the way up the road where you towards your destination, or maybe the sky. The full moon, for example, that I saw driving on the way home was super gorgeous. This day that I'm filming this video, just past the Halloween blue moon, it was very, very gorgeous, like a golden coin in the sky. So there is the further view and the middle view, and then the ones right in front of you. So if you think about them as you doodle a picture or take a picture with your phone, it's kind of like that. So I just kind of want to do some stuff like that. Like for example, if we are doing pictures, so we haven't done any people, so if we do a close-up of a human, so it would be like a head. A head is pretty much like an oval shape, except we have a chin, so it's just kind of like an upside down egg, because we did eggs before in the spring video. So it's kind of like an egg, but of course our heads come in different shape, different sizes, so any shape is quite okay. Some people has rounder face, some people has a more angled face. And then on the faces, usually our eyes are not exactly at the halfway mark. So if you look into here, the ratio is this middle finger will be somewhere in the middle, and it's mostly slightly just above the middle is where the line. So I like to think of it as a cross. It's usually like where the cross line would be where the eyes are, but not super high. So just somewhere just slightly above the middle. So that's where I will usually place my eyes. So you can just do like a regular eyes, a circle that we can do. And then maybe slight eyelid. Just a curved line on top and after. With the nose, just like almost a triangle shape without the third side, and a smile or a big smile. And then here we can add any hairstyle that you prefer. Maybe it's a really curly hairs. I don't know if there's any haircuts like that, but hey, why not? We're just doodling. You can do all kinds of hairstyles. Straight, curly, wavy, long, short, or bold. Any is good. Or you can do a hat like we did in yesterday's special video. Once you fill it in, and ears usually somewhere in between the nose and the mouth. And again, comes with different sizes. And don't forget eyebrows. I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of celebrity without eyebrows. It's quite strange. So you can add eyebrows to make the person look more attractive. And then here we can add sort of two lines. It's aligning with each other, and just like a big triangle comes out for the shoulder and goes down. And just like that, you have a body. And now as the picture, I kind of drew a little bit too big, but maybe just somewhere in the middle before the very far away, there's a branch coming down. Like we did before. In the view, slightly away from the person. And you can draw some flowers. The flowers usually kind of grow in little bunches, so you can just add a whole bunches. And since it's slightly further away, you usually don't get to see too much details either. So you can just kind of have fun and just add some bunches of flowers, a little leaves here and there. Just imagine this view of whatever scenery that you want to doodle in the future. What would it smell like? Right? Maybe the fragrance of the flowers. What would you hear? Would there be birds? Butterfly or bees? More scary. notes, unless you love bees. What would you see besides that? And how would you feel? Temperature? Is it cool? Is it warm? Creating scenery like this when we doodle is a really good way to get us out of our daily stressful situation as well. You can always create a magical place in you that you can go to. What would feel good? What's your favorite temperature? Maybe this place has a perfect, 65-degree weather. Maybe there's a water somewhere that you always hear. And maybe somewhere further away, and you can add a clothes on her. Maybe a necklace. And adding any pattern that we have designed before and learned about in our previous doodling. You are the creator, so you get to choose what you wear. And then here I want to do, so further away, maybe there is a rose garden. And this is my favorite way to make roses because it's so fun. It's such a relaxing way and it looks so pretty. So it's just pretty much like we did in circles before. Just a whole bunch of loose loops of circles. But not trying too much. Actually, I want it messy to see as if it's the paddle. Different layers of a rose. So from the center, kind of outwards, wiggle lines, wiggling lines around the person. I could endlessly draw branches of trees and this kind of roses, and they look really pretty if you have any way to color them as well. And then you can add a few stems here and there. And then maybe add some leaves. They usually come in threes. So just add random leaves out. So just make sure you have 3 leaves usually when they come out. Even if you can only see 2, that's completely okay. So this is a fun way that I love to do roses. Because it's endless paddles, but it's so beautiful. It's life that we're often tangled up instead of enjoy those messy moments in life. When we zoom out and we see, instead of zooming in and pick on every single part of imperfection in the roses, this way is such a great way for us to enjoy that beautifulness, the concept of the flower, and not picking on its imperfection. And I want to show you this drawing that I did once before, using this concept, just picking up a pen and randomly did this in the middle of the night. And I did a live video on my Facebook page, the studio page, that you can go check out. And it's just random loops of circles. And the difference is once I put in the carefree splatters of colors, how beautiful it transformed the whole thing. And this is what I love about it. It is when we let go of the expectation and enjoy this kind of relaxing doodles. That's when magic happens. Don't you think? So how do you feel about your creation today? I would love to hear all about it. And so you can see that as the design on the composition that we were talking about, I chose as if I'm taking a portrait picture. As you know, I'm also a photographer. I have my main subject inside, off to the side a little bit if there's some other scenes I want to show. And usually I choose from the different dot line, usually the 4 points in the picture. So I place her on the 2 points over here. It's a photography secret I'm giving you for free, so I can show it like that. And you can see in scenery pictures as well. I don't know if I have any examples in the design aspect. But yeah, so like the Halloween one we did yesterday, I have the house, the haunted house on the side, and then I have other stuff in the foreground. Like Van Gogh's picture has the tree in the very front that you can only see at the very top. Then I have pumpkins in the middle, but the house, since you can see the whole thing, you know it is further away. So it goes from close to farther. But down the hill you get to see tiny houses, and the mountain, those are the furthest. And then all the way to the sky. So it was laid out pretty much on the third, the rule of the third. So it was pretty much the further things are over there, and the close objects are in the 1/3 towards the bottom. And over here I have the closer objects in the front, like so, and the further stuff over there. So it's just a fun way that you can think about next time when you doodle or create any picture or anything. We always want to keep in mind what is the most important things in our life and keep focused on that. So focused that we can see the detail. Maybe there's some dots on her face, a pimple, or those cute marks on her earrings, any details that we see. We want to keep our main focus details and clear as in life, and all the other stuff needs to fade a little bit and appreciate it from afar without picking on any of that. Because if we want to be very detailed and organized and control everything in our view, that is when we get overwhelmed in life. As in life, as in art. And that is why I love teaching life with art. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. And tomorrow will be the very last day. And I am just so thankful for this journey. And I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.